Coach, thanks for coming by. I know this. I'll fix that for you. I know this was not the way you'd envisioned starting conference play tonight, but I guess where from a broad picture perspective was this game lost tonight in your mind?
We couldn't guard them. Couldn't guard them. Couldn't guard them all night. You come out and listen. I've never been through the league, but like I told those guys, I said their backcourt is the third leading, the third best scoring backcourt in the country. You got to guard them. We got to guard them. Our bigs need to impact the ball. First play, they come off ball screen. Jacob picks up. I can go and I can point back a lot of things, but at the end of the day, the reality of it is we just didn't guard tonight. We didn't guard. We couldn't stop them. We couldn't get stops.
Was there how would you have wanted them to stop Wintering in particular, because he was so crafty off the dribble and he was able to create so much, not just for himself but for his teammates? How would you have wanted them to?
Well,
to
you
try and
got
stop
you
him?
got to go with the game plan. You have to you have to show hard on ball screens. Guard has to go one removed, okay, and make a play. Listen, he's a good player. He averages 21 points. That means he's getting that every game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. But he can't get 26 points and only take. He took 19 shots to get 26 points. He made 8 free throws. He impacted the game too much.
I can't believe halftime there was 3 turnovers among both teams. I don't think I've ever seen that. And number 2, they go 14 and 2. I mean, that probably won the game for them. The difference between assists and turnovers, and they did a great job of that. And but he is so on balance. I know when you played, you had to be quicker than that. But man, he was so quick and he was on balance. And then not only could he shoot, but he could pass the ball, and it put a lot of pressure on you guys tonight.
He did. He never let us feel comfortable. He just did a great job. He's if there's better guards in the league, then I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
But he played a good game. He controlled the pace. He controls everything for Portland, and he did a great job tonight.
I told the start of the second half when Hardwick got his 3rd foul and they took him out, I said, that's a blessing for Portland, because Braga is bigger and stronger and more active in there than Hardwick was. So it'd been better if he didn't get in foul trouble tonight, Hardwick.
Yeah, he affected the game. He came off the bench and had 12 and 9, and it felt like it over on the bench. He really impacted the game. But I'm a realist about a lot of things, and for me, as I watch the game, I'm gonna take the hit because I feel like I didn't have the guys prepared the way I wanted them. I felt like we didn't have no energy. I felt like we got beat for every 50-50 ball. Like, you can't get beat for 50-50 balls. That's who Pacific is supposed to be. Like, I'm not really big on numbers. I don't look at numbers and all that stuff. And to me, tonight's numbers, they're skewed because this score wasn't 80-76, because it never felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
It never felt like that the whole game. I felt like if I never seen the scoreboard of the game, if I'm watching and never looked at the scoreboard, I would have felt like we were down by 10-12 the whole game.
What did you tell your guys back in the team room as far as trying to rally them? Because you're not a guy that's used to this, that's used to losing games like this. But what was your message to them? I know you anticipated a better start tonight.
Well, the message was we just we can't get off the starts like how we got off today, but we've done it all season. We haven't really got off to a good start. The whole year. And at the end of the day, what I told the guys is that I was disappointed. And I told them the same thing that I just said. I'm disappointed in you guys, but hey, I didn't prepare you right. I'll take the hit too. This is a team sport. It's my team, so I'll take that hit. And I told them they need to think about what they got to do, to get better. And we come back on Saturday, and if we don't come out and play hard on Saturday, it can be another game like this. So, it's simple. It's simple. They're still kids. They have feelings, and I got to be careful with that because we got to come back the next day, So, right now, I really just tried to give them some encouragement, because, we get a good night's sleep, we come back. We think we got, the number 7, 8 team in the country. So, you you can't really dwell on what happened tonight anymore after tonight.
Just a closing thought, not to push you ahead too far, but maybe your broad thoughts on Gonzaga coming in here on Saturday. May have had a chance to watch them once or twice, but your thoughts on that game.
Good team. I played Gonzaga a lot at my previous stops. You know what they do. You know, I tell you, Coach Few, he doesn't play rocket science with you, but you got to come out and compete. You know, they're a meat and potatoes team. You know how they hitting you in the head. They coming inside out, and it's been like that since he's had the job and before he had the job. So like I said, it's a meat and potatoes team, and we got to come and we got to be ready, and we definitely got to bring more energy in what we play with this evening.
Coach, thanks for stopping by.
All
We'll
right.
catch you
All
on
right.
Saturday.
Thank
you.
All right.